Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Melvin Upton Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Colabello has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. Now at the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Oh, he brought it back. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Ball one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second.
So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Look out, 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 35, Eric
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Stepping up now, Chris Colabello. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pilar is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Troy Tulowitzki.
High in the air out to center field. Naquin moves over. 1 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Pilar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that misses low and away, ball 1. This is in the air to left. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lonnie.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. After it is Upton. He's there, but oh, he missed it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Pilar, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. Edwin Encarnacion is on deck. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Edwin Encarnacion now hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Sent out to straightaway center field. Upton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 7, Melvin Upton Jr.
Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Naquin's on his horse. Makes the play. 1 away. At the plate, Corey Spangenberg comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Mark Trumbo. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Here it comes on 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he sets him down swinging. Mark Trumbo becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another chance? Chris Colabello flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for ball one. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses, ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
1 ball.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Morales.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Naquin is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Standing in, Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things.
Tribe, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Hit out towards second. Spangenberg has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista going back on it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Lindor.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, this is where mental toughness has got to come in for the pitcher. He's got to focus on the hitter. Look, I know you gave up the triple, but it doesn't matter. Focus on the hitter with 2 outs, you get out of the inning. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Kevin Pillar.
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled softly out toward right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. And he misses with it. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Eric Hosmer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Andrew Miller is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as the first offering on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
3-0 now.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
1-1, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Hit hard back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 19.
Weak chopper up the line.
Bautista.
That winds up foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Mike Morin takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And this will be fouled away. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Tapper up the line. But it gets fouled. The 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
1-2, here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Stepping into the box, Jared Saltalamacchia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sean Doolittle will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Sean Doolittle.
First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but it just missed off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The relay, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in, Melvin Upton Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Naquin waits on it. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning.
At the plate, Chris Colabello. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk. To start the home 7th. On its way is pitch number 75. Carlos Santana is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Pulled toward right center field. Upton has a read on it. 1 out. Throw back to first, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
That one's in there, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner first in motion.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Third baseman, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He started out the evening. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? 1 there on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Devin Travis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the pitch. 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Brian Shaw will come on and make it.
Number 27, Ryan.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Now pitching for the Indians.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Steve Pierce.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. This is in the air to left field. Brantley is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. This one's down to third. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Ready now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he's set down, 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Pierce in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Onto the home run porch and gone. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He went down on strikes last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And that misses 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Trumbo ranging back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
now
11.
to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Melvin Upton Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. A base hit in his first trip. Cody Allen gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. First offering on its way. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. A packed house. 43,515 on their feet in Cleveland. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Josh Tomlin. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Cody Allen, his 4th. The loss goes to Marcus Stroman. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.